All right, guys, so remember there's 4 ways to deal with opposing energies. Likewise, there's 4 ways that you handle a structure that you encounter. All right, guys, so remember there's 4 ways to deal with opposing energies. So whenever you have an energy coming at you and you've got to deal with that energy somehow, there's 4 basic ways of doing that. So the first is directly opposing it, right? And that's basically just overpowering it. So you out-resource it, right? And so that's appropriate in some situations, but generally speaking, with larger forces, that's not jiu-jitsu in the situation. So that's just overpowering. The second would be taking that energy and then redirecting it, right? Changing it. Then the third is going to be if you yield to it, if you go with the energy, right? And then the fourth is going to be to amplify it, to make it go, to give it a boost, right? Essentially. And so anytime you're dealing with opposing energies, being able to break it down into those 4 categories and recognizing how should I be handling this energy? What is an appropriate way to handle this energy? And then also looking at it from the perspective of what could you have done differently that you didn't do if you were having issues or whatnot. Understanding these 4 ways will help give you fuel and understand how to approach the problem of the energy that you're interacting with. Likewise, there's 4 ways that you handle a structure that you encounter. A structure is typically used to either contain something or stave off something, right? So like a frame might be used to, like in a headlock, to hold the guy, or a frame in the neck to keep him from getting a good grip on you. Whatever it might be, these frames or these structures, right, allow us to hold something off or contain something. Now, there's 4 ways essentially that you're going to deal with a structure whenever you encounter it, right? And those 4 ways are as follows. The first, you can just break it, right? You can break the framework. If it's a weak framework, you've got more resources than the opponent, you can just break that frame down, just overpowering, right? That's in the bigger scheme. Again, that's not quite jiu-jitsu, but if you're dealing with a small structure, then that's or a weak structure, then that's something you can do. So the next is going to be to disassemble it, right? So if you've got a structure here, rather than just breaking it, you can unhook it, right? Or so you can look at how the structure's been put together and then disassemble it, right? Kind of undo the structure. So the third way is going to be to repurpose it, right? Where you take the structure has an intended use or purpose, and repurpose it and use it for something else, right? And then the fourth is to circumvent or just move around it, right? And kind of avoid it or whatnot. Whenever you're encountering structures, having those 4 solutions in your back pocket gives you something always to do and put energy towards, right? And it can help you in the long run. So I wish I knew that when I started out. There you have it.